Welcome live viewers, welcome replay viewers to my stream. I am multi-streaming on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, all with the same username everywhere, Tiffany TLC Music. All my own music, except one song written for me. Most of it is modern American folk on this acoustic guitar right here. But I also do some vocal looping, bluesy songs. I have a piano arrangement. And I come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time for 30 to 60 minutes. I encourage folks to follow, particularly on Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube, because when you chat, it'll automatically show up here if you're live with me. And that allows us to connect across the platform. So everybody can pick their favorite spot. I'm not an affiliate, deliberately not an affiliate anywhere. So like on Twitch, you should have no ads. Also a rarity, but you don't have to subscribe to be ad free. Sorry, something stuck in my teeth. What's the other thing I want to say? We are thinking about Daniel today. Daniel had a surgery, or has had surgery today. I don't know if he's okay. I hope so. Hello, Keegan! You're the first one, I think. I was just doing my little blurb and talking about how Daniel, in fact, I want to reach out to Daniel and see if he's feeling all right. And let's see. How are you? I hope your surgery went well. You're the second one too. Let's see. Sorry about this. So for those of you who want a good laugh, he had, I'll let him talk about it, I guess, but he did mention it on here, so I don't think he's being shy about it. But he, he had hernia surgery. So, or actually, I guess he had some kind of thing to like, I'm not sure actually if he had the surgery for it or what he said. Whether he just, I know he's going to have a thing down his throat to check something, but I don't know. I'm realizing I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, yeah, me too. Excuse me. So for those of you who have not seen the stream from last time, and you want a good laugh, check out minute 23 through the end of the broadcast. It is like a candid camera or just for laughs gags event, except somehow I unintentionally played a gag on myself. I still don't know exactly how it all happened, but it's very, very funny. All right, so I'll probably announce that again once we have more folks on, but I think I want to start with I'm so done. I am working on a project right now. Boy, am I just really tired of it. And I'm not happy with, would like it to be clearer. It was a project that did not have to happen. It was through oversight. The ounce of prevention didn't work. So now we have the pound of cure happening. And then on top of it, it could not be more confusing as to how to solve the problem. So I'm going to click a button, have a moment of silence, and then I'll do I'm so done. Yes. Am I back? Hey, Daniel, was very sore down your throat. How are you today? I'm okay, Daniel. Tell me more. I couldn't remember. Keegan was asking. You didn't actually have the hernia surgery today, right? You just had the thing go down your throat to check your iron levels, but somehow it related to the hernia, right? Anyway, is very sore. Aw, I'm sorry. I know they put you out. I'm so glad you're okay, though. I was worried about you. We've been thinking about you here on the stream. By the way, my keyboard is fixed, and I did do Redwood Rising last time. However, it was some bad things happened, and it was hysterically funny. The camera down your throat and the other way. Oh no, Daniel. And the other way? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Oh no. Oh no. Hi, AJ. Good to have you on. Hey. TLC to you. You're watching on both. So is Keegan. That's one of Keegan's things that he likes to do. Keegan is on Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for doing that, because that kind of gets the algorithms excited. I've noticed when people are on, 1 or 2 people is all it takes to get things going. Who do we have here? Oh yeah, there you are, there you are. You have a really dark blue font on Twitch, and I can't read it against my background, but I can see it on the OBS there. Uh-oh. Oh no, hold on guys, hold on. Hold on. You hear that sound? Sounds like a jet plane taking off. Hold on. I have a fix for that. Oh my gosh. We have a very powerful HVAC system, and it creates a suction. And sometimes, anyway, I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit maxed out of something. So I wanted to start with I'm So Done, which also tends to be a Good Friday song, because often by the end of the week, a lot of people are tired out and they want some relief from their stress. The thing that just happened, it is funny. It's very funny. It goes like a jet airplane. But you guys have to check out minute 23 if you really want something very funny. I mean, I've watched it 4 times now, and even the 4th time, as in the moment, I cried. I was laughing so hard. Literally cried. I was laughing so hard. Now, maybe it would be funnier, but everybody else seemed to be laughing too when it happened. But minute 23 of the last broadcast, 23 through like 30, because I think I had to get off for a class. So I think it's like the last 7 minutes of the broadcast. And persist, the funniest part is toward the end, so you have to watch the whole thing. It's so funny. So funny. Hi, Ruthie. Hey, we're having a party here. Daniel's with us. He had his surgery. He's okay, but his throat hurts. I know. I was so incredulous. I could not believe what had happened. Ruthie, I was just telling folks who didn't get to see that funny thing that happened on the last stream with my Redwood Rising. I figured out what it was, like 90%. I figured out what it was enough to make it not happen again, I think, but I still don't know exactly why it happened, exactly the way it did. There's certain things that I'm not sure how they got there. Oh my God, wasn't that funny? It was so funny. You were laughing. Oh, good. I watched it, like, I showed it to other people, and I watched it maybe another three or 4 times, and I was still crying. I was laughing so hard with every time I showed it to somebody. And also I would think about it throughout the day, and I would just crack up. Have you ever seen Just for Laughs Gags, that show, or way back in the day, Candid Camera? People would play gags on other people and record them experiencing the funny thing, and I realized this would have exactly been a good lighthearted gag for somebody to play on me, except I unintentionally somehow played it on myself. I think I have it fixed now, but I'm still not entirely sure how, particularly that second section where the segment of the song that I hadn't even played that time. I really don't know how that got there, but I did find out where it was and I deleted it, and it shouldn't happen again. But since I don't know how it got there in the first place, I guess it could get there again somehow. Anyway, let's do I'm So Done. It has nothing to do with that. That was funny. But I'm working on a project that, number one, it's one of those things that didn't have to happen. Have you ever heard of the saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Well, the ounce of prevention did not occur, understandably, but it did not occur. And so now I'm dealing with the pound of cure. I'm dealing with a very, very hard project, most of which did not have to even happen. And so far I've spent about, I want to say probably 5 to 10 hours trying to figure out how to solve the problem. And I'm not even 5% through figuring it out, and it is so complicated. It has to do with taxes, and anyway, let me go back and look at pranks that are absurd but not abusive, like so many prank channels today. Not abusive, just funny, just lighthearted. Literally thinking about your show, and I got home. I'll bet. Oh, when you got home, you were thinking about hopping on? Just busy working. Yeah. You need I'm So Done? Perfect. So do I. Let's do it. I think it's a good Friday song, because oftentimes by Friday, people are really burnt out. Yeah, Keegan says oof about my situation. Yeah, it's horrible. It's really, really awful. And our system is broken. I just have to say, you guys, our legal system is so insanely complicated. Like, I might have to hire a tax lawyer, even though I'm technically a tax lawyer. It's so overwhelming and so confusing. I need an expert, somebody who's done this many times before, because it's so confusing. Hi, Trevor. Hey, Trevor, at the risk of boring the people who just came on, I have to tell you, you have to go check out my last stream, minute 23 through minute 30, the end of the stream. You have to watch it. It is hysterical. It is like a just for laughs, gags thing. So funny. So funny. I cried. I laughed until I cried during it, and about the 4 times that I watched it after. Have to. Oh yeah. The last 7 minutes. I'm sorry. So long I held myself down in the dark, deep underground. I'm coming down, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do now to shine. That I'm so done, yeah. to go back. Wow, you guys were chatting amongst yourselves, so I think, but I still want to go back. Hope that helped other people. Man, I needed that song. Notwithstanding the fun laughs we had in the last stream, I've been working on this project that just blows my mind at how complicated legal tax things can be. Blows my mind. Sucks when it's broken. Ruthie, what? Now, what was I saying? Oh, you're talking about the, let's see, the last minute. Been so busy since this morning. Luckily, you're off tomorrow. Oh, I'm glad, Ruthie. You needed, I'm so done also, Ruthie. Yeah, I just, man. I mean, my younger son is doing calculus at a community college, and I was working on the tax thing and he was working on that, and we were near each other, and he was just blown away by how complicated this last problem had been that he was working on, and I was just blown away by what I was reading. These tax regulations were just, it was like harder than the hardest calculus problem. Like, so confusing. Things that say the opposite, I swear, from one another. And then things that have terms that aren't defined. And it's just like, oh my God. You math. Yeah, I think Keegan feels the same way. Keegan does not share his brother's love for math. Is that fair to say, Keeks? All right, let's do, so we did the I'm so done. That is good. Check. Needed to be done. I'm torn. Thinking maybe one candle. I'm going to do my boys. And I want to live before I die, I think. Oh, that is hard, Ruthie. What time? I think, Trevor, you get up super early, right? You guys should compare your wake up times. I think, Ruthie, how early do you each get up? Because, yeah, staying with our circadian rhythms is important, where we're not getting to bed too late or waking up too early. Oh, God. Now, Trevor, do you have to be at work at 5 a.m.? Or do you have to get up at 5 a.m.? Something's stuck on me. You get up at 4:45 or 5:30, depending on which shift it is. You start at 6. Okay, so you guys get up at a similar time. How is it? I mean, Trevor, you've talked about how you prefer having your shift early because then you end, you have a lot of your day left. But aren't you tired out for that rest of your day? You work at 9. Oh, you get up earlier. 6, 7, 8, 9. So you choose to get up earlier, Ruthie, right? Because you don't have to get up that early to start at 9, do you? You would much rather get up early and get out when you get out than do a second or third shift. Yeah. And where do you work again, Trevor? Ruthie works at a grocery store. I can't remember the name. But why do you get up so early, Ruthie? Because you could get up later. Do you exercise? Do you prefer? You also work at a grocery store. Oh my gosh! What are the different things that you do? Ruthie, let's compare. That's so funny. I didn't realize that. You work at Al's in Indiana, right? I don't know if there is an Al's. Is it Al's? I don't know if there's an Al's in Trevor, what grocery store do you work at? You bag, okay. And then you have to take stuff out in the cart to help people put their stuff in their cars as well. That's so cool. In LaPorte, Indiana, right. Trevor, do tell. Yes, you do take stuff out to people's cars. I like that because you know what? I'd love to be that active. I'd love to have a job where I'm active, including other people's jobs. Trevor, you do a little bit of everything, including other people's jobs. Oh no, I call myself in my house, I call myself a loose end lady. So you're the loose end gentleman. TikTok, let's do TikTok. I'm not sure I'm up for Redwood Rising after the mess that happened last time. So, but I can do TikTok, Daniel, for sure. You do carts too. I like that. If I was gonna have a totally different job, I wouldn't mind something like that. Just where I can be physical. I'm a very physical person. Move around. You're probably very healthy for that reason. But that's a lot of work though to do. You walk around 6 to 8 miles a day. Wait a minute, at your job, Trevor? Hey, Ruthie, do you have a Fitbit where you can see how much, what happened last time? So Daniel, you have to, I'm telling you, you will have the funniest time if you go watch the last stream and you go to minute 27 and you watch for the next 7 minutes until the end of the broadcast. First, there was a slightly funny thing that happened. It wasn't that big of a deal. But then it went crazy silly, like at the end. It was so funny. I don't want to overplay it, and then you might not think that's funny. But I mean, I laughed until I cried when it happened. And I laughed until I cried the 3 or 4 times I watched it afterwards. And I laugh every time I think about it. It was so funny. It was like a candid camera just for laugh gags. Prank had been played on me, except I guess I unintentionally played it on myself. It was so funny. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. All right. So let's do one candle and then we'll do TikTok, or maybe we can do TikTok now if you'd like. Daniel just overcame surgery today, so everybody send him your healing wishes. His throat hurts still. He's got to get through it. It sounds like it was not fun. I'm just glad you're okay. I always get worried when people, especially when they go under general anesthesia, I always feel a little bit worried. I didn't want to say that because I didn't want you to get worried, but I do get a little worried. All right, let's do TikTok and then, yeah, it's just generally absurd, but your laughter made it better. Yeah. It's so hard. Yeah. I'm sending prayers for you, Daniel. Thank you, Ruthie. You do have a hernia, a high hernia in your stomach. Oh, I'm sorry. So now you're going to have another surgery, right, Daniel? To fix the hernia. I had umbilical hernia surgery. Tiny little funny thing from giving birth, from childbirth. You know how people's bellies go out to here? Well, sometimes it can make a little crack, I guess an opening in your umbilical where you have your umbilical cord, and a little bit of intestines can try to get through there. It's called a hernia, and they got to sew it up. Yeah, yes, you do have to have one more surgery. When is that scheduled? Is it scheduled yet? Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. The time it is passing, where does it go? Hold on to it now, oh, you'll never know. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. That makes sense. Probably takes them a while. Tick tock, on goes the clock. No need to fear, hold me near. All that you need is now and here. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Your chance is now, you know how, before it's time to take your bow. 'Cause tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Do what you want, it may not wait. Grab it now, don't hesitate. 'Cause tick tock, Your time it is now. I'll show you how to do what you can. You know I'll lend you a hand. Come up here. You made it so clear you can do it now. You know I'll show you how we can make a plan. Just give me your hand. Just tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, on goes the clock. Tick tock, before yours stops. Yes, TikTok. We gotta make the most of the time we have because it keeps on going, keeps on ticking. You know, you guys gotta check out when January comes. Keegan has a song called "I Can't Believe It's January." Well, it's called January, but the chorus is "I can't believe it's January again." I could probably sing that one line. You give me permission to sing that one line, Keeks? Oh, January. Absolutely, Daniel. Thank you for being here for my singing. It's a win-win. I love it. So fun. So much more fun than taxes. So much more fun. And it makes so much more sense than taxes. All right. Let's do starting with awareness. Yes. Oh, let's see. Oh, January, can't believe it's January again. Now, you're missing all the percussion and all the awesome instruments, so you got to check out, look for January under Keegan Clark on Spotify, all those different places. It's such a good song, especially great to listen to in January. And he's going to have a remix coming out. All right, let's do starting with awareness. Yes, it's but it's kind of about how, whoa, wait, how did this happen? Time's just passing. So that's what the TikTok song is about. It reminds us to treasure each moment and try to make the most of each day and to not put off our dreams endlessly, if we can. All right. So I'm going to click a button. If anybody wants to share a little bit more about how they're doing, I'd love to hear that. Yes, it's on your oldest and my favorite album, Captive Arts. I love that album. It's so personal. I love that. Okay, ready, set, click. All right, so this is starting with awareness. For those who do not know, it is a meditative, mindful song helping us accept taxes. No, helping us accept things that are pains in our throat, hernia, helping us accept things that are difficult to accept. The loss of a loved one, grieving. Get some guitar going. That was a weird sound. I'm starting with awareness of all that really is right now. I'm starting with acceptance that what it says right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring up the best in me and the envy. Acceptance doesn't mean I can't see change. Empathy, it does not mean I feel the same. They just help us move in peace, come what may. 'Cause fight, flight, or freeze is not what we need. Not in you and not in me. We want compassion and rationality. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance of what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can bring out the best in me and thee and we. It's not that I can control what he says or does, but if I want peace of mind no matter what, and it maybe help us get out of a rut. Empathic curiosity, it guides me through. I pause to reflect before I do. I gently ask myself, is that really true? And I always try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance of what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. I'm willing to accept and mourn my unmet needs. If there's a crisis of imagination, we need a grace. So I don't panic or resort to rewards or punishing. Without rewards or punishments, anger can't live in me. I can think of mutually beneficial strategies and make requests and not demands of anybody. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Without demands or threats, I can give my love freely. 'Cause to condition my love, it hurts both you and me, and invites us each to fight, flight or freeze. Yet we want peace without and peace within, so healing and collaboration can really begin, so we can be all that we be through thick and thin. And so I'm gonna try to start with awareness of all that really is right now. Start with acceptance that what is right now. I start with heartfelt empathy now, so that I can help bring out the best in me and thee and we. Thanks, Trevor. Thanks for the pretty hearts. TLC to all of you from me. Not done yet. Just had to offer some TLC. Thank you. I needed that. You know, often I like to do I'm so done and then starting with awareness, because I'm so done is just like shaking off the stress in a more active kind of way. Starting I'm so done is just like like that. And then starting with awareness is like, okay, now that I've gotten out the energetic part of my stress, I'm going to invite myself to proceed henceforth with calm acceptance and awareness and acceptance of what I'm aware of, and just sort of peacefully seeking change where change is possible, and seeking collaborative, empathic resolution in any case, whether there's going to be change or whether it's going to be just coping with things as they are. This is what I invite for all of us, and so, because oftentimes in life, maybe most of the time, things happen. We don't have control over large portions, if not almost all portions, and so it's helpful to focus on accepting. And it's not that we can't seek change. I think we're better able to seek change if we start with acceptance. Now, that's an interesting philosophy. Everything happens for a reason. I used to believe that. I don't know that I believe that anymore, because I don't really believe in destiny or anything like that. I mean, we can each have our own different beliefs, but whether or not you believe that, you know, whether it's like some preordained thing or you believe it is, or whether it's just kind of roll the dice and happenstance, which is more what I believe, then it's like, either way, you've got to accept what is happening right now, right? And whether or not there's some preordained path or whatever, it's like whatever's happening now is happening now. And then from there, you might be able to influence things, or think you are influencing things anyway. And you know, how you approach things can make a big difference. If I'm just like, this is unacceptable, and I don't even acknowledge it's happening, or I acknowledge it, but I'm not accepting, I'm not starting with acceptance, then I'm probably going to approach it in a very angry, very frustrated, very demanding way. And when I do that, other people tend to resist, as even if it would benefit them. They don't want to be spoken to that way. They don't want to be they want autonomy, they want collaboration. And so this song invites me to be calm enough and accepting enough that I can diplomatically proceed in a win-win empathic way as much as possible, and accept if things aren't going to go the way I want in the end. Surrendering to that. That's a big thing of what I'm trying to do with this tax project, because I did not ask for this. This fell at me, as so many things with taxes do, because I do a lot of tax work, actually, and legal stuff, and it's just, I did not create our system. I do not like our system, but it is our system. And my day's only going to get worse if I'm just angry at it the whole time, or at all, really. So it's interesting. It's interesting to cope with what life brings. It's I'm not claiming to have all the answers. These are just, a lot of times in my songs, I'm sharing my own sense of what helps me get through it, and put one foot in front of the other. It may not be the right exact prescription for everyone, but hopefully it's helpful to in some ways. So let's do I'm So Done. We did that one. Let's do it again. No, I was thinking I Want to Live Before I Die. What about that one? That's also, I like that. It's kind of a nice chaser for it's like reminding myself to focus on my purposes in life, what are my reasons why, so to speak, and like, hey, Wesley, how are you doing? Good to see you. TLC to you. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, we are going to do, I think, just the one more probably. Let's just do I Want to Live Before I Die. This is also about, it's a little bit like the TikTok song, but the focus here is, okay, now you've realized time is passing. You know, now I've realized it. Yay, I'm glad to hear that. Now I want to, you have a sinner. I think you should do that song again. It was funny. Which song? You don't mean I have a sinner. You mean something else, Daniel. I think that's a typo. Which song do you think I should do again? Oh, which song do you think I should do again, Daniel? Let me switch and do I Want to Live Before I Die. I got to switch my tech setup. Click of a button, moment of silence. Ding. Trying to think of what you might mean. I have sinner. What might have come out that way? All right, let's see. Why do I keep saying I'm so done? I want to live before I die. All right, here we go, guys. Let's find our purpose. Let's seize the moment when we know what we want to do and we've realized, wow, time is passing. This is about having the bravery to step into it, to do the things that are meaningful to us. When I say bravery, I don't mean push past. Sometimes nervousness is there to tell us, hey, we need some more preparation for this, or maybe this is dangerous. So I'm not talking about pushing through that kind of worry, or concern, but it's more about just minor nervousness, I guess. You know what? I wanna live before I die. I'm growing up with my side. I just don't wanna live before I die. Thanks, Trevor. There comes a time for some, and that time it came for me. When the pain of holding back, it was worse than breaking free. Wasn't always so clear to me, you know I've known fear so well. So glad that I came through, and now it's not where I wanna dwell. 'Cause I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live before I die. I'm growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live before I die. So much I wanna give, so much that I wanna be. So that is it. Here I come, I'm giving all that I've got in me. Oh, me. I wanna live before I die. You know I really wanna live before I die. I'm growing up with a sigh. I just don't wanna live behind eyes. Yes, I do want to live before I die. I don't want to spend my entire life mired in things like taxes. It's important to find balance if we can with the things that we are thrust upon us that we'd rather not be dealing with, and the things that are meaningful to us and have purpose. Keeping those other things as manageable as possible and as small as possible. I like that idea. I think what you might have meant, Daniel, was you have listened, and I think you should do that song again. It was very funny. Yeah, I think I want to. I want a little break from Redwood Rising. I will do it next time, maybe. Need to warm back up to it again. That was funny, but also a little traumatic. It had been a while since I'd even done that song, and so like to have it to go the way it did was like, what? But mostly it was very funny. But it wouldn't happen the same way again, which I'm glad. I don't think it would. I think I've fixed the problem, so it wouldn't be funny. Hopefully. Anyway, thanks for being with me, you guys. Daniel, Keegan, Wesley, Trevor, Ruthie. Scrolling back, others live and replay. I appreciate you guys so much. So nice to see you. Daniel, I'm glad you made it through your surgery. I was a little worried. I'm glad I don't have to worry anymore till your next surgery. You too, Trevor. Have a great weekend. TLC to all of you from me. TLC are my initials, Tiffany L. Clark, but also they mean tender loving care. And I do try to bring that to every broadcast and urge all of us to give ourselves TLC. It all starts with that. We can't really be very loving and empathic to others if we're not loving and empathic to ourselves. As much self-care as you can apply, given whatever is thrown upon you in terms of things you have to do in life. And one way to give yourself TLC is to hop on my stream when you can. I deliberately am not an affiliate anywhere, so you should be ad-free on Twitch, and I think most other places you don't have to either listen to ads or pay me money, which is nice. And also something that I offer fairly uniquely is this merge chat area. So you can hop on your favorite platform and you can still connect with other people on other platforms. And you can come on most Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays around 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. So if all is well, I should be on next Monday, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time. Mark your calendars for about 30 to 60 minutes of all original music. On this acoustic guitar mostly, but also vocal looping, bluesy songs, piano arrangement. Except there is one song written for me, same style. And encourage you to follow and watch particularly best spots, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, because these are the spots where you can participate in the merge chat automatically just by typing. It's great. And other than that, I wish you all, Daniel, I wish you recovery soon and well and complete. And I hope everyone has a fabulous weekend, or at least a restful weekend, nothing traumatic. Can we go for that, universe? And my love to you all. I hope you are all well and have a good time until I see you next. Bye, everyone.